Hi, welcome to this Emotereyoga class, filmed here at Studioliv in Kungsbacka with me, Tobias Mattsson. We are going to start with a restorative position called Stonehenge. So put some blocks or double up your bolsters and just put your knees above here. It's a very relaxing position. It's a bit like a mini Viparita Karani. And when you have your legs above your heart, it's very relaxing. So just ground yourself for a bit here. You are close to the floor. So it's a very safe and calming position. Now put your right hand on your belly and your left hand a bit higher up on your chest. And just use this feedback in your hands and arms to notice how you breathe. To waken up our lungs and get some internal energy going, we're going to do a simple pranayama exercise where we breathe in at 3, hold for 4 seconds and breathe out during 6 seconds. So on my count, in 2, 3, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in 2, 3, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in 2, 3, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in 2, 3, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in 2, 3, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in 2, 3, hold 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deep breath in and hold. Relax your shoulders. Keep the feeling of panic under control. You can hold a bit longer. And release. Take a few deep breaths. And stay down until your breathing is back to normal. Then you can come up, put down your Stonehenge, and come over on all four. Wide hands under your shoulders, index finger pointing straight so you get a powerful hand on the mat. Knees under your hips, and breathe out and do some cat-cows. You can start with the hips, and then when you breathe out you look at your stomach. So just follow your breath here and start a bit slow and gentle. And when you get warmer you can add some muscle work. Stop in a tabletop position and just do circles. Really press your fingertips in the mat. So this is a bit of a wrist warm up. And stop in tabletop again and move your wrist and hands all the way back. And do slight circles here as well, and almost sit down a bit carefully here. It can be quite intense on your wrists. And now use this hand position and do cat-cows with the hands like this. And come back out with your hands normal again. And we can start with the goldfish exercise from qigong, where you try to look at your hips. So you tilt your whole spine here. And when you've done a few of those, you can start doing whole circles with your spine. So the hips and the head move. It's almost like you're jumping rope with your spine in one direction here. And when you come down, change direction. It can be a bit tricky, but it really doesn't matter how you move your spine as long as you move it. There's so much nerves and movement in the spine we need to keep. What you practice, you keep. And moving our spine really affect our nervous system as well. Okay. Come down in a cliff pose. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Now we're just going to try something interesting with the mudra. So keep your left hand up. Put together your thumb and your index finger. And sit for a bit and notice how you breathe. If you breathe in your stomach area or higher up. And then switch to thumb to ring finger. And notice how you breathe when you have this mudra instead. And switch back to index finger. And back to ring finger. And as you might notice, the breathing goes in different areas of the body depending on the mudra. Mudra is energy lock. So there's really something to it that this is connected to our internal breathing system and nervous system. Quite interesting. Okay, we can sit in the same position and just use our arms and look up, almost like we're pushing something towards our chest. And when we come here, we look up, hands back and forward. So it's like the whole spine is doing a spiral movement. It can also be a bit tricky, but just play with it a bit. You can close your eyes and pretend that you are some kind of seagrass moving in the current of the ocean. And come down to child on your fingertips, straight arms. Stay here for a few breaths. And then on an inhalation, you rise up. Perhaps put something under your knees if you're sensitive. You breathe in, perhaps a bit back. Keep your tummy engaged. And breathe out. Hands down and forward. Bali seal. And when you're here, breathe in. Come up to a upward dog. A cobra. And then back to child's pose. And just continue with the same exercise. You can also go straight down, but I find it a bit heavy on the back. And when you come to this up dog cobra position, you drag your arms backwards. So you try to lift your chest. And where the head is not that important. You don't have to be like this. You can stay here. It's the chest that's aiming for the ceiling. Now come up to standing at the front of your mat in a mountain pose. Bring back your low and slow, deep breathing pattern. Now we're going to do a standing sequence. So pour all the weight in your right foot. Come to a tree pose. Have your hands in Anjali Mudra here. Stay here for a few breaths. And then when you breathe out, you release your leg. Come to warrior 3. Active back leg, active hands. Put down your foot way back on your mat. Come up in high lunge. Breathe in. When you breathe out, you put down your heel. Come to warrior 2. And you can stay here and adjust it a bit. And then turn your right hand up. And when you breathe out, you come to a backward position. Stay for a few breaths. And when you breathe out, you lift your heel. Come back to high lunge. And breathe in. Come up. And when you breathe out, pull your weight back in your right foot and come down. Come back to mountain pose. Stay for a few breaths here as well. And then do the other side, so pull the weight down in your left foot. Come to tree pose. Stay here for a few breaths. And when you breathe out, release your leg. Active back leg. Come back to warrior 3. Put down your foot way back. Come to a high lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heel down. Come to warrior 2. Take some time to adjust and feel the position. So you can stay here for a few breaths. Perhaps tilt your pelvis and then tilt it back under you. Keep a look at this leg so it doesn't turn too much. And just stay in a comfortable position here. And then when you breathe out, come back to the straight arm. And on a breath out, lift the heel, come back to high lunge. It's a bit of a balance thing. And you can stay here for a few breaths as well. Lock your hip. Put your legs on like 2 tracks on a train track so you don't get too wobbly. And come down a bit. Active core. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, pour the weight in your front foot and take a step forward to your mountain pose. So that's a easy little flow you can work on, and quite good for balance, for control. It's like almost like a mini sun salutation. So we'll continue with a bit of movement from qigong. So stand on the back side of your mat and take a step forward with your left foot, hands in front of you, palms up. Breathe out and try to put your hands as far back as you can. Pretend that you hold 2 bowls of water, so you don't want to spill it. And as you can feel, it really stretches the whole side body here. And take a step with your right foot. Turn to the right side. So it's also a bit of a balance training. And when you're here, really use your muscles to really try to go back. And now the mat has ended, so we go backwards. It's also a bit tricky sometimes. Try to look at your backhand and another step. Also a quite simple but effective stretch for our back. So you can do this for as long as you like. I'll stop there and just relax and rest in a mountain pose again with my eyes closed. And now open your eyes, pour the weight down in your right foot again. You can hold your hands like in a mountain position. And now just start with a pendulum motion with your left leg. Just really relaxed. Oh, I hit my bolster here, so I go forward a bit. So just swing it. And this might seem like a silly exercise. But once you have done it for a while, you notice that you start to tense up your right ankle. And then the balance becomes affected, and your pendulum motion becomes affected as well. So you really need to be relaxed even when the ankle starts to hurt a bit. The more you tense it up, the stiffer it gets. It's like when our body gets a hit, we tense up. It's a way for our muscles to protect our joints. So this exercise is both balance and to work on all the little small muscles in our ankle. So the longer we stay here, the more we need to concentrate on relaxing that ankle, but not so much as we lose balance. And now your ankle starts to hurt a bit, and we really need to concentrate on relaxing and keep swinging with a relaxed leg, relaxed ankle. So play with that. And come down to mountain pose again. Close your eyes and feel the difference between your ankles. And we try the other foot. So just swing the leg and relax the ankle. The first ability we lose when we get older is our legs. So balance is really important to train for older people. And once you feel your ankle start to tense up, you try to relax it, but not so much as you fall out of the position. And remember to keep your deep breathing. When we concentrate, it's very easy for us to hold our breath and tense up. So try to relax and just keep swinging, even when the ankle starts to hurt. And you really feel all the small muscles working. And there must be so many signals going from your brain to your foot to compensate for the swinging leg and the difference in balance, and all the small muscles in the leg really work to keep our balance. And put down this foot. Close your eyes. And take a small pause in your mountain pose. Okay, open your eyes. You can go to one side of your mat. Now we're going to do a very simple exercise, but I find it very effective. We're just going to breathe out and sit down and lay down on the mat. And then when we breathe in, we're going to stand up in any way you like. And just keep repeating this. And you can start really gently. And once you get used to this, you can go on the side. And you can do it a bit more aggressive. It's like a body massage. You hit your internal organs. You move your body in ways you don't usually do. So it's a falling exercise. When we breathe out, we relax, as you might know. And when we breathe in, our heart beats a bit faster and it activates our nervous system. So the next time you lose your balance on ice, you can think, oh, breathe out, Shavasana time. And remember to not hold your breath. When your body gets hits like this, it's very easy to tense up and stop breathing, holding our breath. It's a natural reaction, but we try to practice so much that we can always keep our low and slow and deep belly breathing, no matter what stress our body. Whatever happens to our body. Okay. Get a bit of a breath doing that. And it's also good to warming up the body. We're gonna sit in a meditation for a few minutes here, but before we do that, we warm up our hands a bit. And we massage our whole face, ears, eyebrows, chin, cheek. You can tap on your head and really grab in your neck, shoulders with a lot of power here. And you can do this. Oh, just be creative, and you can really feel all the nerves here. And we can go over to our hands and twist our fingertips really hard with our thumb and index finger. Almost like we're trying to crush a garlic clove or something. And this is quite interesting. You can notice how different sensitivity you have in your fingers. And they are connected to our lungs and heart and different areas of our body according to Chinese medicine. And we can finish off by working a bit on our feet as well. Use the pointy bit of your thumb and really press under your foot, behind, between all the bones on the upper side of your body. And if you feel a bit of a special pain at some point, you press it a bit more. It can be scar tissue or bad circulation from an old wound or something. And twist your toes as you did with your hands. Do all the movement you can with your foot. Just be creative here and work on it. And the same here, when you really put some power into it, it's easy to stop breathing. And if you notice any point that's really sensitive and a bit painful, you massage it a bit more. I found a point here, and it's probably some really old scar tissue with very bad circulation. And I also noticed that I stopped breathing because of the intense pain in this point. And here's the exercise then to continue to breathe low and slow, even if it's painful. We can endure a lot of pain if we just keep breathing. Okay. I hope you feel a bit warm in your whole body so it doesn't disturb you when we sit for a few minutes with our spine straight. So sit tall on something, put your chin back a bit, do some light movements with your shoulders, close your eyes, really stretch your spine and your head towards the ceiling and your hips towards the floor. So you can pretend your spine is like a pearl necklace, and you try to make a long space between each pearl. And wiggle your head slightly until you feel that you have your head balanced, so you don't use your muscles to keep your head up, but it's the skeleton that keeps the weight evenly distributed. And once you've found a comfortable position, you can focus your eyes on a point above your nose inside your head, and just think, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And every time you find yourself thinking about other stuff, what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna do tomorrow, all the thoughts that keep on popping up in our popcorn brain, you go back to thinking, breathing, breathe out. And I would recommend you to sit longer than 10 minutes, somewhere around 11-12 minutes. Usually our nervous system relaxes and both our breathing and our thoughts go down into a slower pace. But we'll try now and I'll shut up. So good luck with your meditation practice. And just as a reminder, when you have been sitting for a few minutes, it's very easy to start slumping your spine and neck. So then you can start to rearrange again, and once again really try to straighten your spine and make it become long and tall towards the ceiling. And even if you're in a busy gym or a noisy apartment or somewhere with a lot of disturbance, you can always practice this. There's a whole other level to being able to properly meditate in central Tokyo or central New York, or to sit in a silent jungle on a mountaintop. I would say the aim is to conquer New York. That's where we're heading. So I'll leave you here. So sit for as long as you like in your meditation pose, or finish off with a few yin poses or a shavasana. Thanks for watching.